Hi everyone, on today's video we're going to continue our series on what's required to become a successful trader. Now in the first of these videos we looked at the consistency and effort it takes to start your trading journey, and today we're going to look at something a little different and cover the attitude and mindset of a trader and how that develops over time, and also what you can do to benefit your trading. Now trading mindset itself I think is one of the most overlooked challenges for traders. And I also think it's one of the trickiest things to master. So hopefully today's video, where we go through the various steps to improve your trading mindset on that journey, it might open your eyes, it might give you some indication of maybe where you are and where you need to progress to get to that next level. Because today's topic is focusing on some really key areas, I've actually enlisted the help of one of the other members of our team, Azri. He is super passionate, super involved with looking at developing traders, and he's helped me put this together, and we're going to go through the 5 stages of trader development on this video today. Now, just like what we mentioned on part 1, we're not expecting you to achieve the very top level here and kind of tick everything off in a short space of time. These are goals that you should be constantly working towards, and it's here to give you an idea of where to progress. Every successful trader will tell you, you never stop learning, you never stop developing. But I'm hoping as you watch the video and you see the various stages of trader development, you might be able to say to yourself, okay, I'm at stage 1 or stage 2, for example. This is what I'm going to need to do to get up to the next stage. And progressing through each stage, we think really helps you develop as a trader. With that being said, let's get into today's video. But firstly, just very quickly before we dive in, if you're still struggling with your trading, or you'd like to know more about how mechanical edges are traded, I've put together a free video course for you that'll map out and explain everything in detail, along with walking you through exactly how the mechanical rules actually work. If you'd like to watch that after this video, I'll pop a link in the description. You can click through and you can watch that straight away. Okay. Let's start by looking through the first stage of our trading development, and that is unconscious incompetence. Now this stage is basically that point at which you find your first trading article or your first YouTube video and you see how much a successful hedge fund manager is making, or a big trader in the city. You look at that number and go, oh, there's no way I can make that much money doing anything else. Right, I'm going to be a trader. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to devour the content on the internet, I'm going to watch all these videos about Wall Street, etc. And yeah, I'll basically jump in, register for a demo account, and before you know it, I'll be making that kind of money. Then after another week, you're thinking, okay, this is pretty straightforward. Let's open up a live account. Let's start, making that money. And you pick a simple, maybe a technical strategy, go through, I'll have a look where the RSI is, I'll buy at this point, I'll sell at this point, or, you're finding out some fundamental strategy, and yeah, you jump in. You don't know anything about risk management, maybe you're not placing a stop loss. This is the stage really where, you want to learn trading, but essentially you have zero knowledge. And to be honest, most traders that start out, they end their trading careers at this stage. They blow an account, no risk management, and they throw the towel in. They move on to the next shiny thing. So what happens if you're one of those few traders that makes it through stage 1? Well, it's not a case of all the hard work's done then, we can sit back and relax. We call stage 2 conscious incompetence. And essentially, this is the point at which you realize simply how little you know about trading. But this is quite a good thing, actually, because it's the time when you get that light bulb moment and you realize, right, I need to knuckle down. This isn't as easy as maybe some of those videos made it out to be. And, you'll start doing proper research. You might find some people to work with. Might find some experienced traders. You can go through it in a variety of ways. But the key thing is, you need to look through and understand simply the magnitude of work that it's going to take to get you where you want to be. And yeah, when you look back and think at stage 1 and those flashy videos about the success of day traders, you may be doing 30 minutes of work a day, it seems a long way off. And I think that realization starts to hit. Now, you're not completely out of the woods yet because, similar to how we were in stage 1, there are some pitfalls still. And those are usually in the form of sometimes traders wanting to cut corners. They'll sign up to a paid signal service, things like that they think, okay, I'll just, get a bit of success here while I'm learning. And 99 times out of 100, that just doesn't work. So in summary, this is a stage where you're past that initial euphoria. You realize there is quite a lot of work that you've got to have to go through here, and you can start planning out and looking towards the next stage. So after stage 2, we come on to the next part. And this is what we really call the aha moment. This is the part of your trading development when things really start to line up. So we're talking about, you've got that grasp and understanding of risk management, of a bit of trading psychology, looking at removing emotions from trading as well, as much as possible. Now, the key point in stage 3 is a realization that a lot of the information that you looked through in stages 1 and 2 probably isn't going to be relevant. And as we went through in stage 2, where you realize the magnitude of work, this is the time when you'll start to refine yourself as a trader and understand you can't trade all of these variety of strategies. You can't trade every market at every time of the day. When we've spoken to traders who've joined us and they've got quite a bit of trading experience, this tends to be the stage that they're stuck on when they finally look at mechanical trading and they look at having that proven process to follow and also to remove that emotion as much as possible. Another element of this stage is certainly when traders really start to accept that with every strategy, we're going to have wins and losses. And not to see losses in the completely negative way that a lot of traders in stages 1 and 2 do, but we look at them as part of a process with outcomes that sometimes we can't control. So after the aha moment of stage 3, we're on to stage 4. And we call this conscious competence. Now, this is really where you see things start to come together. You'll see that consistency develop in your trading. You'll see your results improve. You'll see that you're starting to really remove that fear and greed from your trading. And possibly the most important thing, you'll develop a patience with your trading. You'll learn that if it's not right to enter the trade, you wait. You don't take trades for the sake of it. Also at this stage, you should be really dedicated to getting a competent journal completed after every trade and regular reviews. Sitting down, looking for improvements, always testing yourself as a trader, always looking to see where you can be better. We're really at the stage now where, we're at a small number of traders achieving conscious competence. And certainly at this stage, you can be a very profitable trader. I know traders that we've worked with, even just outside of WB trading, that are certainly at this stage, they're doing very well. And yeah, they may be working towards stage 5, which we'll come on to in a second, but they've refined their process, they're edgy enough, they understand what they're doing, they've got that consistency, that they can consider themselves to be a successful trader. But for those of you that are keeping count, you'll know that we're only on stage 4 here. We have one more stage to go. So let's look at the final stage. Finally, we're here at stage 5, what we call unconscious competence. Now, it really can take years to get to this stage. And personally, I know I'm not here yet, nowhere near. I honestly think I'm somewhere in the kind of mid-stage 4 region. And out of all the traders I know and that I've worked with, I could probably count the number of stage 5 traders on a single hand. Now, as we mentioned in the previous stage, that is really the point I think you can become consistently profitable. So you might be thinking, Tom, what is the point in stage 5? Why do I need to be here? And really, when we look at stage 5, what we're focusing on is that period when trading just starts to become boring for you, essentially. The way it should be, really. If we're looking at how mechanical strategies work, it should become second nature to trade, and basically you should just be placing those trades without any emotion. Another factor of stage 5, and certainly this is true of the traders that I know that are at this stage, they are all trading for prop firms. So they're trading their own accounts and they're also trading a funded account. That's not really a criteria of this stage, and I know traders at stage 4 that are doing that, but that is quite a common element. Now at this stage, I think the traders that have achieved it are also looking at other areas. They're not just trading. They may be looking to diversify, some other activities, some other business ventures, for example. And I think another theme is that unlike the earlier stages, there is less satisfaction about winning trades. As I mentioned, there's less emotion overall. And if we look all the way back to stage 1, when traders would be euphoric about any wins at that stage, here it's kind of second nature. They understand long term they're going to have wins, they're going to have losses. Consistently, we're going to be profitable. I think a final thing that is true of all the traders I know at stage 5 is that they're all in some element giving back to the trading community. So there we have it, the 5 stages of trader development. Hopefully this has been really informative to go through, and hopefully you've been able to identify your own performance and link it to a particular stage, and also that you're able to see maybe what you're lacking to get up to that next stage and what to focus on. I'll be continuing this series in later videos, but for now, if there's anything you would like to see us cover, please leave a comment below. As we mentioned at the start, if you'd like to book a call with one of our team, discuss how mechanical trading works and how it could help you, or have a look at our workshop, the links are in the description below. With that being said, everyone, thank you very much for your time to watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one.